It's not looking good for President Biden's EV push, as fewer Americans say they're ready to make the switch. A new survey from car insurance app Jerry's Drivers says that interest in EVs sits at just 41%. That's down from nearly 50% the same time last year, with the steepest decline among Gen Z Americans. Here to discuss is energy expert Jason Isaac. Jason, it seems to be that there is an inverse correlation. The more the left pushes EVs, the less interested the American people actually are.
Yeah, people don't want control over everything they do in their lives, and there's really four key reasons why people are losing interest in EVs, and range anxiety is this biggest one, most likely. I know Jeff Flock did a story recently and had some anxiety after spending the night at a hotel and lost mileage available because the battery had to keep itself warm and was using the battery power to do that. And then you have the charging time that people are concerned with. You know, a rapid charge just gives you just a little bit of range, and it takes a long time to charge. Going 800 miles shouldn't require 7 stops to charge and then wait hours to charge. You know, and then people think that they were doing something good for the environment, and they come to the realization that there are people that are making the components that go into electric vehicles that are young children working in Chinese owned and controlled mines, and to find out that giving up the high carbon lifestyle is not as easy as people thought, even though John Kerry and Al Gore tell us this is what we have to do to save the planet. But it's really increasing the cost and doesn't do anything to improve the environment. And lastly, the costs that are being pushed down to the least among us. This is some research that I just published with the Texas Public Policy Foundation that shows that there's about $50,000 over 10 years of hidden cost that are getting pushed down to people that are really struggling to pay their electric and home heating bills.
You know, Jason, it's funny you point out some of the flaws of EVs, and you bring to mind Jennifer Granholm, Energy Secretary's ill-fated trip across the country. Didn't go so well. Of particular interest, though, is Gen Z. You would expect the generation that cares the most about climate change would be interested, but it appears they're not.
Yeah, they're really not. And I think they're coming to the realization that what we've been doing over the last 50 years, producing more American energy that's produced more responsibly than anywhere else on the planet, has resulted in us reducing pollution 78% over the last 5 decades. And during that time, we've become #1 in providing access to clean and safe drinking water. The United States is really the model for environmental leadership that the rest of the world needs to follow. And you do that by getting access to energy. And so we should be producing even more energy and doing so on federal lands and getting that energy around the world to lift the last 3.5 billion people on the planet out of abject poverty so that they can experience the wonderful things that we experience here in the United States.
Bingo. And yet our president wants 2/3 electric vehicles by 2032. Don't think it's going to happen. Best of luck with that, Mr. President. Jason, thank you.
Thanks for having me on, Kaylee. Great to see you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.